NBC will be back to covering the NBA next season after securing a slate of games as a part of the league's new TV rights deal. And Monday, they made a huge announcement. Let's take a look at the tweet. It said, a legendary addition to our team. We're thrilled to welcome Michael Jordan as a special contributor to the NBA on NBC and Peacock. Ladies and gentlemen, MJ is back. There you go, Gil. He gets some smoke. Shout out Round Ball Rock. So aside from the Last Dance documentary on the Bulls that was released in 2020, MJ has largely avoided doing media since his retirement from the Wizards in 2003. So MJ joins an NBC roster that includes Melo, Jamal Crawford, and Reggie Miller as the NBA on NBC makes its return for the first time since 2002. Crazy to think that was 23 years ago, last time we got to hear that theme song. See some play.
Since 2002.
Legendary basketball game.
Michael Jordan retired. They retired. Michael Jordan, they come back. Michael Jordan come back.
We back. So what's your reaction to Michael Jordan becoming a member of the sports media? Don't know if I ever thought I would see it happen, but this day is here.
Just gotta wait and see. I mean, is he gonna be around the table?
Special? No.
He's special, because you might see him.
Just here and there, popping in, smoking a cigar. Yeah. MJ style.
Doing what he's doing. So what you think about MJ becoming a member of the sports media, joining the ranks of this legendary crew on Gil's Arena presented by Underdog? Woo woo. Two thumbs.
Two thumbs.
Two thumbs up.
Ain't no dime in my pocket.
I would have no
Congrats.
problem with Ant-Man.
Hey, yeah, Ant-Man Jr.
I have no problem.
Nah, yeah, Mike, congrats, great.
Gil, you talked about, just TV landscape. There's been a lot of talk as of late about viewership decline, all the things going on. Seems like NBC is trying to make a big splash. They're also going to do, I think, the return of the starting lineups before the game.
Starting lineups.
Player intros, giving players their love.
They're going to be there and shoot around, right? Talking to them before shoot around. Obviously, MJ, right? If you think about NBC, every time they had NBC, it was MJ. When he retired the first time, they left. Then they came back when he came back. And then when he retired with the Wizards, they retired. Now they're back together. And they're going to have all the views basically since early 2000.
Bringing back the old heads.
It's already written.
So this is to bring more views?
No, he don't play, but they're gonna.
Oh, okay.
No, they
If
report.
MJ say something, you're going to watch.
right?
No, they report their views different than everybody else. They report totals. Like, so if you go back and really look, they had household views and then they had viewers, right? Two different views.
Okay.
So they're gonna show you their viewership, not that household stuff.
The difference is the desperation.
You feel like it's a desperate move on NBC?
Well, what's in the past that ain't dead? Okay, so we're going in the past, we're gonna bring some shit back.
Bring it back to
Because everybody feel like that's gonna make us feel whole again. Like, we complain about the old school guys and what they complain. Then we bring them back into the fold to give more of what we say we don't like about the old school, the OGs, the haters. Why are we not moving forward? What's the forward plan? Because we are the forward plan.
Yeah.
We've created a forwardness to this.
Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Woo woo.
No, they didn't see me coming. I know they didn't see you coming. You was with him, so y'all was already. You know what I'm saying? So we in a space now where they didn't expect us to be here. Them coming back, they're bringing things back because they feel like what kind of artist is it gonna draw? Michael Jordan coming back? Oh shit.
I'm just curious to see how much they will actually utilize him. Special contributor.
Yeah.
Obviously a very broad term.
It's
How
just a way to
special.
put his name back up there so he can keep his GOAT status.
Yeah.
But as it goes to the conversation you talk about with LeBron and how Rich and them is trying to figure out how to get rid of the old guys so the new guys can have new legacies, right?
But NBC is not going
The old head said we ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere, right? So it's
right
like,
here.
even for the gatekeeping for our generation to try to step up and get those different seats, they gonna sit in them seats as long as they can keep them.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like the whole NBC thing, the whole NBA Jam feel, that was cool when we was growing up. They got Melo and Jamal over there. Yeah, they keep it new and cool, but
So you think like TNT, they should be trying to get younger?
yeah. It's
Like-
the new time.
Yeah, I mean like a Draymond Green would, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he would go right in.
You got to see how our personalities and perspectives already clash with the new guys. You already got Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum up in arms, but that's friendly competition.
Yeah.
So the old school guys look like they hating, right? So we always look at them
TNT
like that.
obviously lost their NBA package, but inside the NBA, will continue getting licensed out to ESPN. Be a lot of crossover, Stephen A. that crew and all that.
Yeah, they're going to slave the hell out of them boys.
Yeah,
I see
that's what Charles was saying.
Yeah. They're going to slave all that shit you've been saying about them back in the day. They're going to slave your ass.
LaQuint Dickey.
24 hours shoe lockdown.
Damn.
You better come in there at 6 a.m. leave midnight, motherfucker, Charles. That's what they're going to do. I'm just saying there's going to be some new stuff, but at the end of the day, man, it's entertainment is entertainment.
Yeah.
And, you know, you guys are on TV handicapped by hours. And that's what they don't realize. You guys are hourly. You come on at a certain time and then sports continue. And a content creator can just outwork you in the time space that you're at home.
Yeah. And Shaw, you talk about us coming, kind of the new media coming to the space. People weren't really rocking with us when we first launched Bills Arena presented by Underdog. Woo woo.
It's unconventional, right? Very authentic, right? We don't have a stronghold saying say this, say that. Even the last episode, great entertainment, but people don't know the behind the scenes and how it never gets too wild, right?
Honestly, it's been so long, I forgot all about
Right,
Thursday.
right. But you just think about how
Average day in the arena, honestly.
people can confuse entertainment with personal sometimes, but you know, the way we've built it, I think that it's a model. It's a model. Like that old model is the old model. It's like you're trying to keep pushing the whole first, like that whole,
That generation.
yeah, that panel with the suit tie, all that. You gotta come.
We just wanna
Think about the
we're
old
gonna
days.
come here with the humans
old
on.
days,
that's
got to
what he
come with the
created.
patio.
That's what I'm saying. But he created the environment where we can come in here and just talk barbershop shit, right? Talk what we all feel is our own opinions being the strongest.
Right.
Outbeat me on my opinion. Now, up there, they got to read the script, bro. It's a teleprompter shit. I done been on them.
No prompter in the arena. That's why I constantly look down at the computer, ladies and gentlemen. We want to keep it. We want to keep it thuggish over here. But we asked the chat, are you excited to see Michael Jordan in the media? 69% of the chat said they are excited. But Gil, you know, like I said, MJ special contributor. We don't really know exactly what that means at this point. But what do you think MJ's voice will be like in the media space? Is he going to be educational, trying to uplift the game, or is he going to be salty and a hater, like some of the stuff we saw in The Last Dance?
No, he's going to be educational. You know, MJ didn't hate when he played. You know, he was the definition of what a superstar is supposed to sound like. So I don't see him getting rid of that to try to, you know, save faith. All he has to do is just be himself and who he was and just talk the game as it is. And, you know, everybody else is going to run the narratives for him.
I need to see him with the long cigar, just taking things personally.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, I think for me, when Mike won his last championship, I was 8 years old. So to be able to hear how Mike is going to talk about the new generation and just the game, just in general, for me, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear his perspective on everything that's going on first time.
You know, like, oh shit, like, this the GOAT. All right, let's hear what he, like, let's see how he feel.
We're about to see a lot of media twerk. Oh, they're going to be twerking. Oh, MJ's back. Oh my God, you about to see twerk. If you've never seen a man twerk, you about to see them twerk like crazy. Daisy Duke style, straight Isaiah Thomas shorts. Because remember, MJ is not a hater. MJ is not a hater.
Right.
So think about all MJ's minions that just stands for MJ. He's gonna talk regular ass basketball. He's gonna talk about how great Ant-Man and Shea and all these guys are, and it's gonna go against the minions, and they're gonna have to twerk backwards to just Yeah, I agree. I agree with MJ. What MJ said. What MJ said. Like, wait, hold on, dog. You've been saying this nigga was ass for 2 years now.
Right.
Now all of a sudden,
We haven't seen him
he
in
is
2 years. You haven't seen
He's
him.
great.
He's literally the black hand. He been out here like, yeah, you been saying all that. So LeBron's better than me, huh?
Watch.
Jason Tatum.
I think that's his whole appearance right now is to be like, so y'all really?
I think he's going to uplift the Jordan guys, though.
I really think.
No,
for sure.
No,
For sure.
no.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I
Jason
think so, too.
Tatum, Luka,
all the Jordan brand guys.
He's gonna, but you gotta remember the media who team Jordan that kills everybody for Jordan. He's gonna be building them up, and they're gonna look stupid.
Who are those 2 guys on that panel? Are they
Dude,
Jordan?
there's 100, all of them.
No, on that panel for NBC.
So
Melo and
the studio show, I think
Jordan.
Melo, Jamal Crawford, I think Reggie Miller will call some games.
Jordan.
MJ, special contributor. Again, we don't really know what that means. I'm hoping that we get to
Jordan guys. Those are Jordan guys.
Jordan guys.
we get to see the MJ LeBron sit down. Yeah, Melo, Jordan. Yeah.
All Jordan.
All Jordan guys.
Soon as I seen the
Jamal
panel, I was
Crawford
like,
said
okay.
MJ to go. Melo,
I already
Reggie.
know. All,
you know,
yes,
for
yes.
sure.
He's comfortable.
But that's what I
up
said.
there
I'm not worried about them because they're new in the media, so they don't really have they haven't pushed a narrative for 20-something years.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
the
but
guys
we
that
just
they have to go against now everything. And MJ is gonna just talk the game like he's not gonna have a narrative. He don't need a narrative.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? So, when he says Jason Tatum is the new face or he says Ant-Man and when he starts speaking all this good talk and it goes against all those other guys, they're gonna have to twerk.
I have a
to
question.
make MJ happy.
They gonna have to.
Oh my God.
I have a question. If MJ started a podcast, whose podcast would be better? Mind the Game
Or MJ.
or MJ?
It depends if MJ does it with Ahmad Rashad or not.
Oh shit! Why would you even say that?
I'm just-
You just fucked up the whole shit.
I give away free shit every once in a while.
that's-
You
I
can-
mean,
With Ahmad Rashad,
That's it, bro.
MJ and Ahmad talking the game,
Mike just hired all
Getting
three
lit.
boys.
bro.
Getting lit.
Stop. With just Steve Nash? Nah, we're not rocking.
But a serious question, do you think down the road we'll see an MJ LeBron interview at some point, sit down? Because
Of course.
that'll break the internet.
Yeah.
Year 23 for
I don't
LeBron.
think so.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
You think Charles and Michael sit down?
No.
Okay, it's the same kind of.
No, it ain't. No.
No, they
Nah.
enemies. MJ and LeBron
They're not enemies?
Oh no.
No.
Who?
No.
Charles just said some dumb shit.
And
Mike
he
just
cut
don't
him
like
off.
dumb shit. Mike
cut him
don't-
off.
I know.
He been popping ass since, man.
Who else won't call? Who else won't answer the call? I'm talking to this nigga, man.
But it would, I mean, obviously, we'd love to see MJ come in, come help grow the game. Obviously, gonna have some strong opinions.
I just hope he does what MJ does, right? Just when he speaks positivity into basketball, and he gets to show media everything y'all have done to the game that's been wrong, because he's not gonna be in the GOAT debate. He's gonna say there's no GOAT. We're all GOATs in our generation, right? He's gonna be in that type of time, and it's gonna make all the MJ fans look stupid. Because while you guys are sitting here killing legacies, he's not about that. He's about building legacies, everybody's legacy. And that's gonna be the contradiction of what's been going on for the last 20 years.
All right, well, excited to see what goes down.
Yeah.
NBA on NBC is back.
Can't wait to see.
Shout out Round Ball Rock.
Imar Rashad coming back for sure.
That's where I got my name from.
Huh?
That's where I got my name from.
You just dropped the Ahmad? Just say Rashad.
I guess that's all my mama heard. He scored a touchdown.
That's real though?
He was the receiver, wasn't he? Receiver niggas, he scored.
Yeah, he played in the NFL. But so shout out to NBC.
Ahmad
Looking forward.
Rashad?
Back in the day.
Used to be all right.
That's why he come in popping his shit.
That's why he friends with Michael Jordan.
I didn't even know that.
They get turned up. I will share some stories about
crazy.
The Last Dance
This
with
story's
y'all
crazy
after the
then.
show, how turned up they were getting.
Like his-
But let's get into some playoff basketball.